Hello, Tran. Furrowfield Farm is looking lovely lately. It's almost time to hold the harvest festival, and I can't think of a better place for it. But there was one little thing, that is to say, I wanted to ask you, if you wouldn't mind. I want you to make some bunting and decorate the entire village with it, so it looks as festive as it possibly can. Phew! I finally worked up the courage to ask. Lillian was right all along. If there's something I want to say, I just need to jolly well say it. So there you have it. I want you to make at least 30 pieces of bunting and string them between every building in the village. Would you string some bunting here and there? Oh, please, Tran, cover Furrowfield Farm in bunting in time for the festival. 30 pieces should be enough. Hang them from every building in the village, and our harvest festival will be so much more fun. Yeah, I thought it was a new crafting station, so that's why I built it. Oh my, thank you, Tran. With all this beautiful bunting everywhere, feels like the harvest festival is here already. Just picturing everyone celebrating among these dazzling decorations fills me with so much joy. I can hardly wait. I know I ought to have asked you this already, but how did you come to Furrowfield in the first place, Tran? Goodness, you and Malra sailed here on a ship? But the children of Hargan strictly forbid humans from sailing. The very act of traveling from one island to another is the highest heresy. Still, I must say I'm rather jealous. I've always wanted to go for a ride on a boat. I hear there's a great glittering city called Moonbrook on an island far to the east of here. I've always dreamed of going to visit. They say if the children of Hargan ever catch someone sailing the seas, they lock them up and throw away the key. And you know how much they hate builders. I shudder to think what they do to you. Be very wary, Tran. How's my tree coming along? Alright, now it is a tree. Where's my swing? Oh yeah, I think I dumped it in this thing. Whoops. She blamed her sister? Hello, Tran. I was just thinking of asking you something. How in the world did you know? Pastor Al says that he expects great things of me. Apparently it's my time to shine. I couldn't agree more. It's time for me to step out of my sister's shadow and stride forth as a strong, independent woman. The first thing I will need is a room of my own. I'm not too fussy about the furniture. A simple stool, some straw bedding, and a torch should do the job. Oh, and obviously I'll need a nameplate too. Hang it on the wall inside so that everyone knows whose room it is. Tran, I'd be ever so grateful if you could build me a room that's mine and mine alone. Oh, and don't forget to write my name on a nameplate. I don't want there to be any confusion about who the room belongs to. Hang a nameplate on the wall of the resident of the room and write the resident's name on it. That room will become their very own chamber. Private chamber, off limits to anyone else. I'd love a room of my own ever so much. Hello again, Tran. How's my room coming along? For the furniture, I'd like a simple stool, some straw bedding, and a torch if it's not too much trouble. I think it's best that you hang a nameplate on the wall inside with my name on it so everyone knows whose room it is. Those simple furnishings will suffice. I don't need a table or wall decoration or anything of that ilk. So that would make the room quite a different prospect altogether. So I need to take everything out. So I was gonna ring the bell, but alright. I just pick this up. Like that. This is the person I meant to talk to. Ooh, are. Now ain't that a sight to behold? We got our own little leafy play park. Poor that treat's a proper beauty. It looks good, it smells good, and it ain't rotten and yellow like the rest of the trees here are. How kind of you, Tran. You made a swing, and even grew a tree to hang from it. Just for me. Thank you ever so much. Why stop here, though? I wouldn't mind seeing the old place turn into a flourishing forest, but how would we go about doing that, do you suppose? If only you could make a great big field of grass and trees in one fell swoop instead of having to plant the seeds one by one. Surely you could think of some, Tran. Maybe you could come up with another kind of worm food to do the job. Woody Goody, a flavorful lump of fresh air of verdant forest, summons Wrigley to transform soil into woodlands. Okay, let's do the room of hers. Let's see, I already have a torch, probably somewhere. Let's get another stool. You can take my room. Do I not have any torches? I don't see any. Oh, okay, the sconce counts apparently. Oh my goodness, you built a room for me, and it's just like I asked. Thank you ever so much, Tran. Why not build rooms for the others too? You just need to hang a nameplate in the room and write someone's name on it, and everyone will know it belongs to them and them alone. By the way, Tran, some of the other villagers mentioned that you and Malroth came here to find some people to help you grow a little greener on your island. Well, I'd be more than happy to help. I'd love to see more of the world, so when you're ready to go back home, don't hesitate to invite me along. You are a big help. Like, I'm not being sarcastic. She's actually helped a lot more than her sister and so forth. I think that's kind of the point. I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to the Harvest Festival, Tran. I don't think these guys know how to get out. Rosie says they used to make decorations out of pumpkins and put them all around the village to get everyone in an harvesty mood. We're going to do this festival. We might as well do it right. How about it, Tran? Can you think of anything pumpkin-y we can decorate the village with? Just do me this one favor. I'll never ask anything of you ever again. If you come up with someone special, stick 3 of them around the farm and get it looking all harvesty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these people do not know how to get out. Them jack-o'-lanterns you invented earlier would be perfect for decorating the village, Tran. If you dot 3 of them things around the place, it'll look like just the good old days. Please, Tran, I'll never ask for nothing ever again. You promise? Tran. These jack-o'-lanterns look even better than I imagined. With these things livening the place up, the Harvest Festival is sure to be a success. Make more of them if you like. You can never be too prepared for a party. Oh, and speaking of preparations, do you remember what Pastor Al said about how people used to get dressed up in an air-raising clobber for the Harvest Festival? Well, I've been doing some research, and I reckon I figured out exactly what it was they all used to wear, so you can leave the costume creation to me. Do we all have to wear these costumes? I'm not really a fan of fancy dress. Blimey, there's always a party pooper. Ain't there? Come on, don't be such a killjoy. Be careful what you call me, Perry, or I'll show you joy's not the only thing I can kill. Eep! There's no need for violence, Mr. Malroth, sir. Let's not do anything rash now. Anyway, thanks for making the jack-o'-lanterns, Tran. And look forward to the costumes, won't you? Burrowfield Farm is finally finished, Tran, and the deer tree is bigger than ever. We can finally hold a harvest festival. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. It's alright with you if we start right away, isn't it? No. That's alright, we wanted to start without the guest of honor. Just come and tell me when you're ready. Yes. It's been a long road, but we finally made it. And it's all thanks to you, Tran. Without your help, we never would have been able to grow the deer tree as big as strong as this. Thank you so much. And the island's only going to get greener from here. Just thinking of how bright and beautiful it'll be, it makes me so happy I could cry. I was thinking, Tran, once all our work here is all finished and Burrowfield is back on track, do you think I could go back to your island with you? I've always dreamt of rebuilding the farm, and now that I have, I know I can't stop now. I want to spread life and light to every corner of the world. There'll be time for all that later. Right now, we've got a party to hold. Everyone, it's time for the Harvest Festival. The people of Burrowfield take their hoes in hand and gather around the deer tree to begin their long-awaited celebrations. Blur the background and bring the subject of your snaps into focus for the perfect picture. Once you've got your ideal shot, don't forget to save it. You can change the color of your snapshots by applying a filter. Once you've got your picture looking right, make sure you save it. Why would I want to do any of those? You can put your favorite pictures on the notice board for everyone to see. Open your snapshot album, select the picture, and then press X to upload it. Okay. So, I went ahead and finished up the roof. I changed this a bit since people could not seem to leave this area. Now there's a stairway. I don't know if it works. Since I built this, I decided to keep going, but then it ended up being weird because it now leads into the bathhouse. I improvised and changed it a little bit. Also, since people are lining up to this direction in the alleyway, that seemed weird, so I put this so that they can line up in this direction instead. But yeah, this isn't meant to be like creepy or something, but it's just like my secret way into getting a luxurious bath, I suppose. Besides, this is now Lillian's apartment. Tran, help! Hurry, put this stupid thing on my head and I can't get it off. It's making me move about too. I can't stop dancing. Quick, Tran, you gotta do something. Hold on, you don't think this mask is cursed, do you? Ooh, me handsome. This is quite a celebration, isn't it? Forget all your troubles and join in the fun. Hello there, Tran. Don't listen to Malras moaning. There ain't nothing wrong with that mask he's wearing. In fact, I reckon he likes it a lot more than he's letting on. Oh, Tran, this Harvest Festival is even more wonderful than I'd imagined. I've never had so much fun in all my life, and it's all thanks to you, Tran. Thank you. I must speak with the children of Hargon before it is too late, but let us not dampen the atmosphere with such talk. Now is the time for celebration. Ha ha ha, is that you, Tran? I'm feeling so blessed right now, I'm going to totally dance the night away, just you watch. Happy harvesting, Mr. Tran, sir. But you'll never out-harvest me. The blood of Furrowfield's finest farmers run through my veins. Wahaha, how are you enjoying the Harvest Festival, Tran? Be sure to join in the festivities. You can't let us have all the fun. What do you think, Tran? Isn't this the best Harvest Festival ever? I'm having so much fun. These pumpkin masks are absolutely hilarious. But there's a deeper meaning to them, too. Apparently, they help you to become a better farmer by letting you experience things from the vegetable's perspective. Anyway, it's nearly time for the main event. We're all going to gather all the crops we've been growing. After all, it wouldn't be a harvest festival without a harvest. I expect you to join in too. We'll pick all the crops that are growing around the scarecrows, but if you planted anything anywhere else, or if we miss anything, I'm counting on you to collect it. So let's get to it. Everyone, it's harvest time. Snapshot mode. How do I get rid of the hearts? I don't want the hearts. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Right, there's nothing in there. Did it just disappear on me? That's not where it goes, but alright. I'll move it later. What, you just eat it? Or, like, because I was in the chest or something? The pumpkins. That's not very many pumpkins, considering I have 15. I had like 40 pumpkin seeds or something. I must not know how to put things in when I'm looking at the chest. Can I join you? It's you! Hello again. Do you remember me? We met at the church. I heard the singing and shouting and just had to check for myself. You're holding a harvest festival, aren't you? Beautiful. Please, let me join your festival. No, wait, let me join your farm. There might be times when the villagers can't see me, but I'll still be here looking out for them. I'll scare off any monsters who try to attack with a spine-tingling woo. Thank you for letting me stay, Tran. Now let's enjoy the festival. Woohoo! The ghost joins Tran's team. All this dancing and singing, it's too much fun. It clashes with my spooky demeanor. I have to be careful. If I enjoy myself too much, I'll pass on to the next realm and wake up in heaven. Ooh, me? Who are me, Ansem? Just look at all these lovely fields you made. You should be blimmin' proud of yourself. It's not just these fields we have to thank you for. We can grow grass and trees too. For Wiggly like me, it's a dream come true. It's like the old furrow fields bursting up out of the ground. If only we'd add some flowers. Then it would really be just like the old days. And it really would be just like the old days. But there'll be time to think about that later, won't there be, Ansem? For now, let's just be happy to see the day tree standing tall again. I trust you're enjoying the festivities, Tran. After all your hard work, you've earned a chance to relax and let off some steam. That mask suits you, by the way. I would have liked to wear one myself, truth be told, but we couldn't find the pumpkin the right size. Tran, now Roth told me I should cease acting as a mere overseer and join you in your building work. Watching you and Rosie working together, seeing the things you built, a thought began to form in my mind. A dream is a wonderful thing to have, and there is little in this world more beautiful than to see one's dreams become reality. And so, Tran, I asked to join you. I want to be a builder. I want to go back to your island with you and build to my heart's content. But in order to do so, I must first speak with the children of Hargon, and I would need to enlist your aid once again. Hooray! We finished collecting all the crops. The harvest festival is a resounding success. Now we've done everything we need to do. What do you say, Tran? Should we officially bring things to a close? No. Understood. Once you had your fill of celebrations, just let me know we can wrap this party up. Yes. Okay, let's ask Bonanza to put that beautiful voice of his to good use for the closing ceremony. Bonanza! 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 The people of Furrowfield sing and dance around the Dia tree, celebrating the powers of creation that have brought them so much happiness. Bonanza steps forth and entrances everybody with a song of unparalleled beauty that echoes across the island and into the night. But amid the sea of smiling faces, a barely perceptible cloud of concern sits upon Pastor Owl's brow. Then, morning. Alakazam! Pastor Alakazam, how dare you! Eek, what's that? A tree? Fields? You've been building, haven't you? My lord, please, if you'd just allow me to explain. Wahaha, I think not. But tell me, Alakazam, what do we of the children of Hargon value above all else? Destruction, my lord. Destruction alone can save us. All must be destroyed. Wahaha! Wahaha! Yes, then your duty is clear. You must destroy this farm and everything in it. I cannot. Wahaha! Is that so? The begone, my lord! Ah! Pastor Al! Wahaha! It seems if you want something done, you must do it yourself. That's no bueno. No! The Dia Tree! In the name of High Priest Hargon, all shall be destroyed. Wahaha! Were you not warned, foolish humans? Builders spread desolation and despair wherever they roam. Go forth, my minions. Crush these pathetic humans in the name of the almighty Hargon. Yeah, come on, boys. Let's smash some skulls. Wait, we didn't just leave the... Why did we leave his body out there? Ugh. What's that sound? That's the sound of a room dismantling. What room dismantled? Oh wow, there's spore things in there. Any more pink things? There's something up there. Can't tell what that is. Seems to be all the pink things. There's only, what, 3 or 4 this time? What? Did it just crash? I think it did. That means I have to rebuild everything I did during the festival, since it wouldn't let me save during the festival. Hopefully there was an autosave at some point. No. I just have to save right before I said yes to the thing. That also means my snapshots are probably gone too. I gotta rebuild everything. The children of Hargon are attacking. What are we going to do? I'd like to help Tran, but I'm really not very useful in a fight. Actually, most heroes are little kids, so you'll be fine. Hey, help, help, somebody help. It looks like the children of Hargon have us surrounded, Tran. We've got no choice but to fight them. So you ready to take them down? No. Need some time to get prepared, huh? Alright, be quick about it. They look like they're ready to attack. Actually, let's see if anybody else has anything to say. Pretty sure it's always going to be the same. Alright, it's Brittany time, baby. Time to slay some monsters. I'm going to straight slay it. Yeah, you remember his dialogue. So last time I avoided saving only because I heard the field break. What they did to Al? What they did to Dietrich? I won't let them get away with this. I'll destroy the lot of them. It didn't last long. It was hardly even a fair fight. I don't get it. I just took out a small army of children of Hargon scumbags, but I still feel funny. Oh. Tran, we should check on Pastor Al. Well, yeah. I've got medicinal herbs. I've got Yggdrasil leaves. Let's just apply one. It seems this is it for me. No, please, Pastor Al, don't leave us. Don't worry, young Rosie. This is not the end. Not yet. The Dietrich may have been destroyed, but the hope that it brought you all still remains. Malroth, you asked me once where the Dietrich originally came from. whether it simply sprouted out of the ground or if it was made by some other means. The first Dia tree did not grow. It was built by the builder who came to this island long ago. What? Tran, young builder, I want you to have this. No, it's really not the time for that, Tran. Nor for the little jingle either. Windbreaker item acquired. Soar the skies and discover new secrets. With that windbreaker, you can take to the skies. You may need it if you are to build another Dia tree from the ground up. You want us to build another Dia tree? But we can't do that all on our own. We need you, Pastor Al. Don't leave us! Rosie, my dear apprentice, I have taught you all I know. Now it falls to you to aid Tran. I know you can do this. But Was this not your dream? To bring back the Dia tree, to rebuild Burrowfield Farm. Do not give up on your dreams. Do not seek excuses. Seek only a way forward. Tran, look after Rosie for me. Look after everyone. It may have only been one night, but I'm happy I was able to become a builder. Pastor Al! No! No! The pastor was a great leader to us all. The pastor was a great leader to us all. I only hope I can become as bold and inspiring a figure as he was. We should never have built nothing. We hadn't planted that Dia tree. None of this would have happened. Let's go, Tran. I'm going to clobber that brainy baboon so hard his own mother wouldn't recognize him. I'm going to get revenge for Pastor Al. Malroth, wait! Pastor Al told us to rebuild the Dia tree. He said to build a new one from scratch. I know, but there's somewhere I want you two to go. Alright then, Rosie. Where do you want us to go? Pastor Al once told me that the old Dia tree wasn't completely destroyed. It may have withered and died, but its remains are still around here somewhere. If you were to find it, you might be able to find some clue about how to build a new one. Alright then, let's give it a shot. It's not like we have any other choice. I know you can do it, Tran. The builder who came here long ago could build the Dia tree, then you can too. We want a new Dia tree. We're going to have to build it ourselves. Once we do, we can restore life and light to the whole island. The only problem is, how are we going to find this old tree if none of us know where it is? I'm not sure, but something tells me that Windbreaker Pastor Al gave you will help you get there. Called game progression. We're going to need some more information than that. Where exactly are we supposed to use it? Are you talking about what I think you are talking about? Are you? If you are looking for the old Dia tree, I've got an idea where you should start your search. Breaking wind. Press A when you're in midair to deploy the windbreaker, and you'll glide around like a bird on the wing. I won't give up, Tran, no matter what. We'll see this thing through, together. Just when we finished growing everything we needed to grow, that ugly ape goes and destroys it all. I'll get him back for this, for Pastor Al's sake. Oh, how horrible. I feared that something like this would happen if we indulged in our urge to build. The children of Hargon are just too powerful. We should give up on this whole silly farm idea before someone else gets hurt. Oh no. The Dia tree was so big and strong, but he destroyed it in barely a moment. We don't stand a chance against him. It's over. Everything we have worked so hard to create, it's gone. Some leader you turn out to be. We never should have started building. If we hadn't tried growing the Dia tree, this never would have happened. The children of Hargon are just, like, way too strong. I can't even. Running from the children of Argon took me from one end of this island to the other, and everywhere in between. I think I caught a glimpse of the old Dia tree on my travels. It wasn't actually on this island, though. outpost on a littler island just off the coast. Too far to swim, mindy, so wingless wonders like us can't get there. Ah, but if you use the windbreaker, you can just fly over there. You've been to Furrowfield Bog, ain't you, Tran? And he met the orc in the old tomato farm, didn't he? If we warp to that farm that out east out into the rainforest, they'll see a path up to the north that leads to the top of a rocky headland. You should be able to spot the island as the Deity's on from there, and fly over with that windbreaker of yours. Off you go then, you two. Fly to that little island, find the old Deity, and find out how to build a new one. Wait, let's talk to him one more time. So, me handsome, if Ian Malroth can get to that island, he should be able to find the old Deity and find out how to build a new one. Is there any pink spores here? It doesn't look like it. As you can see, I made the whole thing green. Alright, we should be good. Let's get out of here.
Hello again, human. I hope you're alright. The air is thick and the sky is dark these days. It's been a long time since I've seen the ill wind get this bad. I wonder what could be who could be behind it. What could be behind it? I hope you two aren't going to tell me you're looking for the old Deity, are you? Grr. Well, if you are, it's east of here. Keep going until you reach the ocean, then turn left. There's a rocky headland that's almost like a stone staircase. At the top, you should find a signpost, and that's about the closest you'll ever get to the Deity, unless you know how to fly, of course. There should be a fat rat at the base of the mountain. You could ask him for help. I've heard he knows a lot about this sort of thing.
Deity, it's sweet. If you climb up these muddy stairs behind me, all the way to the top of the cliff, you can just about make out the remains of the old Deity. Sweet. But all you'll be able to do is look. You'd need to be able to fly to get closer to it. Of course, if you had a windbreaker, it'd be a different story. Then you could jump off the cliff and press A to whip it out and glide on over. May the Deity bring hope to the land. I hope that lands on the far horizon. Tran hears a strange voice inside his head. Tran, my child, come to me. Leapest thou from the cliff and unfold thy windbreaker with a single tap of A. This must be the headland Wrigley was talking about. So how about it, Tran? Shall we try using the windbreaker to fly over there? Okay, let's get a running start here. Okay, I should have practiced it before, because I was mashing A and then I ended up disabling myself. I think I'll make it, though. I made it, he didn't. Why aren't you activating it? Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. It's not the same button as jump. I had it right earlier after I was told to hit A. There's a moldy old book entitled A New Dawn. Tran takes a closer look. It seems to be a long, handwritten memoir. Do you want to read it? Not really, but I got to for the video. Because it just means a lot of editing work for me. This game is easy to play, but hard to edit. How many months, how many years has it been since I stumbled upon this new land? The inhabitants of the island call it Furrowfield and spend their days foraging for food in the forest, and on the shore, an acorn wrapped in kelp is judged a delicacy. And yet, the soil is so rich and fertile. I cannot stand idly by and see this island's true potential remain untapped. And so I built the Dia Tree and opened the people's eyes to the wonders of creation. I will never forget the joy they evidently felt when they harvested their first cabbages. Their faces lit up like never before. I pray that the love of building will continue to thrive and flourish here, but I cannot stay. I must leave them under the protection of the holy tree and continue my journey. The memoir ends there. It's not that long. It's an old faded note. It looks like it was written a very long time ago. Read the message? Yeah. I came to this island to watch over it as its pastor, but to properly guide my flock would require me to know everything about this land in which they live. I traveled to every corner of the island, gathering all the writings I could and learning all there was to learn of its storied history. No discussion of the island can be complete without mention of the Dia Tree, the hallowed tree that once blessed the island with bounteous plenty. It seems this tree was not grown, but built by none other than the accursed builder who has escaped our clutches for so long. We of the children of Hargon cannot suffer one who poisons men's mind with the power of creation. This builder is a being of pure evil. Yet I am given pause for thought. Even in its much reduced state, the tree is still a towering presence that positively thrums with energy, and they say the builder created it from nothing. I must admit, this figure intrigues me. Huh, Pastor Alice. He was already on the verge of becoming a dissident. Alright, I want to check out what's on that other island. This time I got the right button. Well, it's not the jump button I hit again. There's nothing over here. Let's go deal with these losers. Humans, what are you doing skulking around here? Looking for the original Dia Tree, are you? Well, you're too late. It was destroyed by the brainy baboon himself in all his infinite wisdom. And that's not all. The primate turned your silly symbol of hope into your source of your suffering. Who makes the spores, you ask? The diseased, decrepit Dia Tree does. No way. So this is where the ill wind comes from. This is holy ground, human. A place for the children of Hargon to offer their thanks to the High Priest. Now that you've seen our secret, I'm afraid we can't let you leave here alive. Just when we finished growing everything. Oh, we've seen this one. Children of Hargon? We're like chumps of Hargon. Still, I can't believe they turned the Dia Tree into some kind of spore-spreading filth fountain. Are there any deaths they won't stoop to? Huh? What's that creepy-looking light?
Who art thou? Why dost thou approach me? I was once known as the Dia Tree, but alack, my branches hath rotted away. and my heart filled with poison. Now the breeze that floweth from me bringeth not but destruction. I know not who thou art, but thou cannot remain in this place. The danger is too great. Thou and thy friends seek to create a new deity to rid this land of its corruption? Very well. Should this be thy wish, thou first must needs destroy me. The black rotted wood thou seest above thee was once my mighty trunk. Amid this withered husk, some small scraps of my holy heartwood yet remain. I bid thee take it and bring it to me. Young builder, shouldst thou truly wish to rebuild the deity, thou hast no choice but to destroy me. Blackened bark thou seest above thee was once my holy trunk. Thou must find within it the pieces of holy heartwood that remain unsullied and bring them to me.
Is it this thing? Yeah, okay.
Thou hast done well. Thou hast destroyed me. Within the holy heartwood thou hast gathered burneth what little remaineth of my life force. Only now may I finally die. The fair isle of Furrowfield is set on a course for destruction. The ill wind that flowed from my corrupted form hath spread far and wide. I fear that my destruction alone cannot bring an end to the evils that plagued this land. But through my strength, through the power that still dwelleth within my heartwood, a new deity may be born. Hast thou the skill to accomplish this feat, young builder? Canst thou conceive of the form I once took, and the form I must needs take once more? There is something else thou wouldst do well to recall, young builder. Creation is born of destruction, but mourn not, for nothing can be built from nothing. I await the day when thou wilt build a new deity and return life and light to this fair isle. Thou hast my deepest thanks for destroying me.
Ha ha ha! You've done it already, haven't you, Tran? You've designed a new deity. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head back to the farm and get that bad boy built. Tran draws out a deity level 1 blueprint. Lemon heck, is this what I think it is? Are you building us a new deity? Tran, do you really intend to build a new deity from scratch? Do you have any idea of the scale of the task you plan to undertake? Brilliant, my boy, simply brilliant. You plan to build a tree from a blueprint. The very thought of it. I've never heard a more ridiculous idea in all of my life. And yet this foolishness, nay, foolhardiness, has reignited the fire of passion within my heart. Everyone, let's give this one more try. Let's build a new deer tree and make Furrowfield Farm flourish again. Rosie's right. We rebuilt the farm once and it all went up in smoke, but the dream ain't over yet. Yeah, and with Tran here, I bet the whole thing will be a piece of cake. We'll have a new deer tree in like no time. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll make you proud, Pastor Owl. Just you watch. Alright, everyone. Let's build Furrowfield a new deer tree. Hurrah!